we're recording again. This is my third try. Hi, I'm Rebecca. This is my knitting vlog where I talk about my life, which is mostly knitting. So welcome to knitting enthusiasts, fiber enthusiasts, and Rebecca enthusiasts. Because maybe you don't like knitting or fiber, you just like me, which I understand because I'm fun. All right, so this is my second time recording this, and I realized lately that the reason I talk so fast and jump from subject to subject while I'm recording is because I have this fear that nobody cares, right? And like I'm talking too slow, people want me to move on to the next topic and they're bored of whatever I'm talking about. And I feel like it's day 8, and if you're here, you probably don't feel that way. Or if you stumbled upon me by mistake, you will just tap out pretty quickly and leave and not comment, and I won't ever know. So I'm gonna try to take some deep breaths today and just relax and talk to you about my knitting and my life, and hopefully it goes well. Hopefully all the knitters and fiber enthusiasts get something out of it, and if you're stalking me and just love me because whatever, then I don't know, hopefully you enjoy that too. I guess that's kind of weird, but you know, you do you. No feet pics though. Maybe, I don't know, depends on the price. Okay, you know, a girl's got to make $1, right? Like, I really don't have a lot of shame when it comes to things like that. Sure, whatever. Okay, this got weird. So hi, I'm Rebecca, live in Washington State, and I knit as often as I can, as much as I can, all day long, and it's all I think about. And when I'm not knitting or talking about it or thinking about it, I'm sleeping, basically. So wow, okay. So today's day 8 of the no, it's not. It's day 8 of my vlog. The Stephen West Mystery Knit Along came out on Thursday, which I'm sure you're all aware, and I'm so excited about it. And I'm so excited to show you my progress and talk about it, but I'm not going to do that till the very end because I'm not going to spoil it for anybody who doesn't want to see it. I think I'm beyond the point. I haven't seen the final clue, but I'm pretty beyond the point of seeing spoilers. Like, I don't even care anymore. I know what it's going to look like, I think. I'm going to try to undo this real quick. So yeah, I've been working on my Mr. Knit Along. I wanted to knit on it yesterday. I had a plan to only get 800 steps in so that I could knit all day. That was kind of my goal. I did not. I got in like 4,000, and it was awful because all I wanted to do was knit. And I sat down to record a video. The school called and said, your daughter is sick. And I'm like, no, just give her a granola bar. She'll probably be fine. But she was not. And I had to actually go get her, which led to me having to go do another errand. And then I got home and my friend texted me and was like, hey, can I come over? Yep, my friend lives about an hour and a half away from me now. She just moved, and so of course I want to see her. I recorded this a little bit ago, totally different video, but I was a lot better at making eye contact. Anyway, I'm working on it, guys. So my friend came over, and then my daughter's boyfriend came over to check on her and see how she was doing. And so I didn't really get a lot of time to knit. And then I had to go pick up the kids from the bus stop, make dinner. I didn't make dinner, hang out with the kids, you know, do things like that. So I didn't really get a lot of knitting time in yesterday, which is kind of a bummer, but it's okay. You know, the hard thing about recording things more than once is like, what did I just say? I don't even remember. All right, so you know how sometimes people have like bad hair days? I don't have those because I don't care what my hair looks like. I just don't. Like, if I'm having a bad hair day, I wouldn't even know about it. But I have bad face days. Do you ever have a bad face day where you just don't like your face? Like, you are in the mirror doing your makeup and you're like, what the hell is going on with my face today? Today was like that for me. I was just doing my makeup and I'm like, you look like a runway model in the worst way possible. You know, I mean, runway model, people start thinking about like Victoria's Secret angels, but if you actually look at what runway models look like, they're not hired for their faces. Just saying, okay? So, I'm having a bad face day, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Did I talk to you guys about my, no, I didn't. I'm only 4 minutes in. Of course, I haven't talked about it. So I'm getting 2 advents this year, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to make with them. And I was kind of going through the things I've already made, being like, what kind of things do I like to make? What did I enjoy knitting? What can I use as an advent? And because I'm not above using the same pattern twice, I'll do it. And I came across my What the Fade. First of all, can we talk about how much I love this shawl? Of course we can. It's my podcast. We can actually talk about anything I want. So we're going to talk about my What the Fade right now. I did not do this as the mystery shawl. It's my Andre Mowry. I did not do this as the mystery shawl, and I'm really glad I didn't, because I would have been really angry about it if I had, because it is a giant version of her Marley shawl, with the only difference being she tells you where to put the colors. It's brioche and garter stitch, and every clue that came out was like, okay, cast on some brioche. Okay, remember that thing that we did before last week? We're going to do more of that. Okay, remember the brioche we did last week? Yeah, actually more of that, and here's where to put your colors. And then, oh, we're not doing brioche this week. Actually, it's just garter. And then, like, it went on and on like that. Yeah, no, I'm so glad I didn't do it that way. I actually knit this as a little tiny knit along with my friend Julie. It was really fun. She knit one too. And I love these colors so much. I bought this yarn to make my texture time out of. And I have so many regrets that I didn't use these. I think my texture time would look so cute in these colors. I even bought orange mohair for my texture time, and I think that I would love it. The upside is that I love this. This is like Monarch from Hedgehog Fibers. I think this is Guppy from Hedgehog Fibers. This is just a random orange I had, you know, and then like Beach Bunny and Deepened, and then a random teal. I think that's the colors I used. So a lot of Hedgehog Fibers and a solid orange and a solid teal. And this is glorious. This is absolutely glorious. I want to wear it so bad, but I haven't woven in my ends. Barbara from Flame and Fiber has her Zoom meeting today at 11 o'clock my time. I'm thinking about going. I want to go, but my daughter wants to go to the yarn store. And I'm like, I don't want to go to the yarn store. That sounds really expensive. I've already bought a lot of yarn. And she wants to go, and she's like, Mom, like, we're on the brink of a nuclear apocalypse. Like, let's just go to the yarn store, which I can't even argue with that. Like, yeah, I mean, live your best life. Could be today. Could be a month from now. You know, I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I want to go to Barbara's Zoom meeting. The problem is that I'm really shy, and I don't like interrupting people. And you know, when you have a lot of people on a Zoom meeting, like a lot of people talk at once, and I don't like interrupting, and so I don't say anything. I just sit there like a creeper unless somebody directly like says something to me. I don't know. I'm gonna try to go, I think. And it's hard because I don't have a laptop or anything. I just have my phone, and so you can't see everybody. You have to like swipe through. So we'll see. We'll see. But I would like to go, and I would like to weave in my ends while I'm there. That's my favorite thing to do, because that way I don't have to focus on knitting or anything, and I can just listen to the conversations, which is really fun. I love other knitters. Okay, so Stephen West, Mr. Knit Along. I am 32% of the way through this clue. And I know that because of the spreadsheet that you can get on the Ravelry group, the West Knits Ravelry group. In the No Spoilers page, there is a post. Post 109 has a spreadsheet you can download that you can follow along with your clue numerically. And it will tell you the percentage that you're done. And I love that. I find it super motivating to like see how far into it I am and how much more I have left to go. So I'm 32% in, which is like row 46. Okay, I'm going to be talking about my Mr. Knit Along right now. So if you don't want to hear about it, I will talk to you tomorrow. But of course you want to hear about it, right? Everybody wants to hear about it. I'm so excited. Actually, I'm in the middle of a row. Okay. I will give spoiler warnings before I show it. I promise. Guys, I am in love with this. I think this is the greatest thing. I'm so excited about it. Usually I'm not. I'm going to be honest. Usually I'm not. Usually with all of the ones that I've ever made, it's been kind of sketch till the end, right? And I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this all the way to the end, and then I do or don't. Why do I do these? I'm not sure, but I am so excited about this. I had talked to Stephanie earlier when it first started, and I was like, this is so ugly. This is so ugly. The only good thing about this mystery knit along is that it's not going to get uglier. It can't. It's possibly because this is the worst thing I've ever made in my entire life. It is so bad. Changed my mind completely. I am so stoked. I think this is going to look amazing. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I want the next clue already. I'm not even finished. Guys, get on board. This is so fun. Okay, so I want to talk about the yarn too. First of all, these are my colors, and this is my pop. This is Pop Rocks from Madeline Tosh. It's actually the single ply Tosh Merino Light, but I'm actually going to wind up some Pop Rocks Tosh Merino sock, because I have that with Tosh Merino Twist Light. I have that. These are sock yarns, and this is single ply. I wound up the single ply because I was looking at other single ply yarns, and I wound them up, and I ended up falling in love with this color combination, but I'm gonna have to rewind this. Another color. Okay, so I'm using this. This is Scorched Lime from Dream in Color. But it's in the cashmere base. Smushy with cashmere, I think is what it's called. I love this color so freaking much. It's one of my favorite colors ever. Okay, oh my gosh, it's coming through so good too. Oh, it's amazing. I love this dark, swampy, gorgeous green. It even looks good on me. And black. And I love black too. But I'm just gonna say this, and maybe this is controversial, and maybe everybody will hate me or disagree, and that's totally fine. Cashmere, 75-25, Knit Pick Stroll. This is softer. It's softer, and it's more fun to knit with. This is a lot scratchier. And I bought the Smushy with Cashmere just for this project because I was like, well, I'm gonna splurge a little bit because I have the money and I really want to have nice yarn to work with. This is better. If this color came in this, I'd be happier with this project using Stroll. I think I talked about this earlier, but I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to get my fingers too close. They changed the base. I swear they changed it because it's a lot rounder and like plumper and less splitty. It's still a little splitty, but it's really not like that's gonna work. It's really actually a really great ply now. They've changed it. It's twistier. You know how hedgehog fiber sock kind of falls apart like limply, like it's 4-ply, but the plies are like these tiny threads and it just kind of falls apart. Stroll used to be like that. Now it isn't anymore, and it's so soft. So this is depressing because this was on sale for like $3.49 and this was $35. It's fine. I appreciate the color. I love the color. I love hand-dyed yarn. I love supporting small businesses. I guess Knit Picks is still a small business, right? Love. This Tosh Merino Light single ply, also softer. That's okay. The only reason I really got this instead of like the single ply or another base is because on Eat Sleep Knit, this base is the one that had the most solid color with the least amount of tonal or variegation. I love this. I love this. I actually just ordered a second skein last night because originally I planned on this being a pop because I love it so much and I really wanted it to be the pop, and I decided not to, and I really feel good about that. Like, no. And then these two, I love these two together, and with a black pop. I'm glad I didn't do this. I struggled so much. You guys saw me struggle. I was on here like literally giving myself an aneurysm over this, and looking at the pattern now, I'm really glad I didn't do this. However, I want to use these colors again in the future for something else. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I want to. Maybe a striped sweater, or a shawl. There's a million things that I could use these colors for and with, but oh my gosh, look how great they are together. Look at it. Look at it. Look how great that is. I love it. So anyway, okay, let's get back to the shawl. Oh, 32% in, and I'm in the middle of a row, and I am so happy about the way this is coming out. So I'm going to show it now, so you have no excuse to complain to me if you don't want to see it, which honestly, I can't imagine that somebody at this point is like, oh, I don't want to see it. A lot of times those clues have like different sections, like 3 different sections, and it's like, oh, I really can't look. This is like 1 section. So you probably already know what it looks like. Anyway, okay, I'm going to show it. So here we are. Look at this lighting. It looks so good. And I think you can see now that the contrast is pretty good, because this is what it looks like in real life. So there's quite a bit of contrast going on here, but it's not like graphically, you know, it's not like a bright and a dark. It's kind of a medium and a dark, obviously. So look how good that looks. I love this, and it's kind of interesting to me because I was talking about the camo vibe with the neon pink like in the 90s, and then this chevron is just kind of giving military, right? So I think it's going to be really interesting to see where this goes and what happens. I'm using this earring as a progress keeper because it's what I had. I don't wear earrings, but I love this pair, and it just so happened to be that's what I have. Actually, I don't even have a pair. I think this is the only one I even have anymore. So this is what I did on day 1, and this is what I accomplished yesterday. A lot of this was done before my kids went to school in the early morning. So you guys, this is so cool. I love where this is going. I think that I have figured out what he means by section 2. I haven't looked at the spoilers. Look how good that is. Okay, but like, come on. How cool is that? And I know right now I'm looking at the screen, but that's because I can't take my eyes off of how great this is. Look at it. Have you ever seen such a beautiful thing? No, you haven't. I love everybody's. Like, a lot of times I look at other people's colors before they start, and I'm like, that is really bad. Not my friends. My friends have really good color combinations this year, but everybody's that I'm seeing that's knitted up, I'm like, oh my God, that looks amazing. And I think it does, because I love the design, and I think it's just working really well. And I don't even like stripes that much, but this is really, really beautiful. I'm very excited. I've never seen this technique that I think is going to happen. It is so awful to make. It is so awful to knit. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy making these. I think it's horrible. Hate it. Sometimes I wonder if I even like knitting very much, especially when I'm doing things like this. I'm like, why do I even do this? I don't enjoy it. Oh my God, you guys. So I'm, yeah, like 32% of the way through. Almost halfway finished with the amount of things I have, like, you know, stripes here. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this. I really genuinely love it. And I haven't felt that way about any of the shells, Mystery Knit Along shells, in a long time. Specifically my shellography, I really hated, and it didn't get better. It didn't get better, but I'm hoping that this actually goes somewhere really cool. Like, I am so stoked. I think it's so fun, and I see that a lot of people don't like it, and they're like, this is so bad. And I agree. I do think that making these is so bad, but I have a lot of high hopes, guys. I have a lot of high hopes. I'm really excited that this is going to go somewhere good. Yeah. But I just found out yesterday that apparently somebody had the idea that, or maybe he said it in the video, I don't know, because I don't really watch the videos, that you could have cast on with your pop. And that made me really sad, because how awesome would that have looked with a pink pop? You know that would have looked cool, right? Like, you know that would have looked awesome. And honestly, casting on with this black was horrible. It was so bad. I wanted to be dead. I regretted all of my life choices. This would have been so much better. It's fine. I'm not angry anymore. I didn't know what I didn't know, okay? I guess, so it's fine. Anyway, yeah, that's how my life is going. I hope that I get some time to do it today. And maybe I will. hope so. You know, you gotta make the time, I guess. Kick everybody out of the house, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. My daughter's boyfriend came over the other day, on October 6th, like the day this clue came out. He came over and he's so sweet. And he was just like, hi. And I was like, it is no talk October. Okay, don't speak to me for the entire rest of the month. I am busy. Do not talk to me. And then my daughter looked at him and was like, she's not lying. She's not kidding. 100% serious. Do not talk to her for the next month. Yeah, don't speak to me. Okay, I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. I want to see how far I can get on this. And if I have enough time, I'm genuinely considering casting on a second one. Would that be awful? I feel like I shouldn't. I feel like if I'm going to cast on anything, it should be a Rockefeller or an exploration station, because that is, I want the whole collection, and those are the two that I don't have. I've actually knit 2 exploration stations, and I no longer have either one. So I need to rectify that. I think I'm going to use that yellow that I was wanting to use in a Rockefeller, but I don't know what color goes with it. It's an orangey yellow. I don't know. Anyway, I made it through another video of these without saying something entirely stupid, at least that I'm aware of. You know, what's funny is I was watching Michelle from Maximum Yarnage. She's doing a Vlogtober too, and she started talking about like, oh yeah, I said something so stupid on my blog the other day, and I've been thinking about it, and I feel really bad. It came out wrong, and it was so stupid. It was so stupid. It was so stupid. And then, but it's like, you know what? I say stupid things all the time on my vlogs, and nobody ever mentions them to me. And I don't think people think about it as much as I do, right? Like 4 days later, I'm still hung up on, oh my gosh, I said something dumb, and everyone else has moved on. So don't worry about it. Michelle, you're fine. You're good. See, that was dumb. I'm going to be thinking about that for the rest of the day. And it's too late to edit it out. So it's just what it is, what it is. You guys should start vlogging. I'm so bored. Nobody's putting out videos anymore. I'm like the only one. Me and Barbara. That's not true. There's a couple of you guys. This is depressing. Let's go back to talking about this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is so great. Look at it. Guys. I actually think it's going to be probably this direction. No, it's not. See? There you go, Michelle. Now you don't have to feel bad because I said something dumb too. Okay. All right. Well, if you're still watching, I'm going to go ahead and end this for both of our sakes. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope to have more progress. I'm going to go down to visit my family tomorrow. So, I don't know how much time I'm going to have for that, but let's hope. Okay. So, all right. Have a good one. And maybe I'll see you later if I can make it to Barbara's thing and you go to Barbara's thing too. That would be really fun. Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye.